Hello and welcome to my very first, hopefully quick-ish tutorial on how to download embroidery files that have been purchased online, specifically from Etsy, and how to unzip them so that you can extract the purchased files and continue on from there. So I have up in front of me my Etsy homepage. And I just purchased a design, so I'm going to go to my purchases. I just purchased this embroidery accent bundle to go with my mug rugs, and I technically already downloaded it, but I'm going to delete it real quick. That way I can just do it from scratch. So in Etsy, and you go to your purchases, here is where you can download your files. And download right here. So I click download, and now the way my Chrome works, move this down, the way my Chrome works is it automatically asks me where I want to save as, and then I am using Chrome. So if you're using a different browser, these steps may be slightly different, but this is specifically for Chrome. Anyway, so the last folder I saved in was my downloads folder whenever I downloaded this screen recording software. And now I need to navigate to where I want to save this file. And that's kind of important. I have embroidery files in like organized and such. So I'm going to put this in my borders folder. And I made a scroll elements folder because there are like 20 designs in here. So there's nothing in this folder yet. So this is where I want it to be. You can rename this to whatever you want. I usually just save it as, because I like to keep the zip files in an archive folder and move them to the archive folder, but then I will rename the other folders and files as I need to. So this is the folder I'm navigated to it. You can see embroidery files, borders, scroll elements, and here is my zip. If I double click it, I can go in it. They have another parent folder, and in here they have other parent folders with the different designs. So you know, every folder structure is going to be different, but I cannot go in here, and I have Janome. I cannot go in here and use this and edit it as is or load it onto my machine as is because it's still in a zipped folder. So what do? We go back to where the zipped folder is. So, also it says .zip because I have this view enabled. This is important. Show file name extensions. That's also not default in Windows, and I have Windows 11. But you can tell, if we make this an extra large icon, you can tell it's zipped because it has a zipper image on it. I like the details view because date modified is important to me. Anyway, Windows offers a way to extract files. You do not need to download any software to unzip a file. You simply right click it and you go to extract all, and it defaults your directory you're in. So I'm in scroll elements, and these slashes are new folder names. So it wants to create a new folder name for this accents bundle, but I already know that there's another parent folder in there, so I don't need to do that. And if this is checked, you can leave that unchecked if you already have this folder open and just simply click, hold on a second, I didn't mean to do that. Let me delete that. Extract all. What I was going to say was I don't need this extra folder, so I was going to delete that and just have it stop at scroll elements and then click extract. Just give it a second for your computer to run, and voila, now you have your zip folder and your non-zip folder. And if you have in detail view, you can see your type, compressed, and file folder. So this is where you can now drill into each one of these and go whatever your machine type is. I have a Janome. And select your file for editing. You can rename them.